What is going on, everybody? It is Professor Shining Legend, and today we are bringing you a deck profile for the new Son Goku, SS4 Son Goku Return from Hell, that comes out of the new set Cross Spirits for the Dragon Ball Super card game. And I'm super looking forward to getting into this with you guys. This is definitely the leader that I wanted to play with as soon as he was revealed for the new set. So let's go ahead and get into the deck. He has an auto of when this card attacks, draw one card. Auto, if you have 2 or more energy, when a yellow battle card is revealed from the top of your deck, placed in your drop area, and played by that card's skill, you may flip this card over. If you do, draw one card. Switch up to one of your energy to active mode, then add cards from your life to your hand until you have 5 life left. Awaken. When your life is at 4 or less, you may draw 2 cards and flip this card over. Let's see what he does when he flips over. He has an auto ability of, when this card attacks, draw 2 cards. Choose 1 card from your hand and place it on top of your deck, and this card gets plus 5,000 power for the battle. He has an activate main of, add up to 1 Android 18 Defender of Heroes from your deck to your hand, shuffle your deck, then choose 1 card in your hand and place it on top of your deck. Negate the skill for the game. He has an activate main of once per turn, Spear Boost 1, reveal the top card of your deck and place it in your drop area. So you will see that quite commonly in this deck is the ability to reveal the top card of your deck and place it in your drop area, and then those cards will read along the lines of when this card is revealed and placed in the drop area, you may play it from your drop area. This girl allows you to put those essential pieces in a particular order to get what you want. So she is astoundingly beautiful, and she is one of the unison cards. She is the best unison card for this deck, but we have other ones in here, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you what she does. She has an auto of once per turn. When you remove a marker from this card using a Spirit Boost skill, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. She's got a +2 activate main of, look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck and place them on top of your deck in any order. She has a -2 activate main of, draw 3 cards, then choose 2 cards in your hand and place them on top of your deck in any order. So as I said earlier, she allows you to cycle through what you need and put it where it needs to go. That way you can play it. We only have 2 of her. We were able to get 4 boxes, so we need 2 more of her in that sense. I think that this card goes really well in this deck because it has dual attack and an activate main of ±0. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. If that card has an energy cost of 4 or less, negate its skills for the turn and KO it. It has a -3 activate main of, draw 1 card, then choose all your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO them. So if you utilize this ability to put something in rest mode, or if you're playing something that is kind of aggro-y, he can literally come in and say, bye, I'm going to board wipe you, unless they have barrier, which some cards do, some cards don't, but he's a nice little addition to have in there in case their board gets too big and you need a board wipe. So we got 2 of those. And then we have Son Goku Forever in our memories. So I call him Mr. Nope. You're not always going to use him, but I would rather have him in my deck just to be safe. He has a permanent. If your leader card is yellow, all of your battle cards and your opponent's battle cards with original energy cost of 5 or less have their skills negated, and all of your battle cards with energy cost of 1 get plus 5,000 power. So I think that that's pretty good in the sense that you get to prevent your opponent from getting big. And the way that some of the other cards are triggered and utilized in this deck, this allows for that to work pretty efficiently, especially if you are concerned with other players and opponents and their decks being able to just get big really quickly, like from some of their evolves or EX evolves. So he's good in that sense of just being able to shut down their skills, or if you're trying to swing in, being able to get rid of your opponent's like barrier blocker guys. So he's got a ±0 activate main of, play up to 2 yellow skillless battle cards with energy cost of 1 from your drop area. And an egg to activate main of if your leader card is yellow, your opponent can only attack with battle cards once during their next turn. So he definitely slows stuff down. And then as you can see, we have the Vegeta right here that allows us to be played from the drop area if we decide to use his activate main on the unison card. With that being said, we're going to go into the next part of the deck. We got Krillin the Brawler as our super combo. So Krillin the Brawler, he's similar to a traditional super combo of giving your stuff plus 10 and the ability to draw. I'll just go ahead and read the card off to you. Auto, if your leader card is yellow and your life is at 4 or less, when this card is used in a combo from your hand, draw 1 card, and this card gets plus 10,000 combo power for the battle. Auto, limit 1, if your leader card is yellow and you choose one of your yellow unison cards, when you remove a marker from one of your unison cards using a Spirit Boost skill, you may place this card from your hand under the chosen card. If you do, add a marker to the chosen card, then draw 1 card. So this card allows you to keep markers on your Android 18, which is awesome because, as I said, she allows you to cycle and put what you need where you need it and play those cards, and that is huge for this deck. And you get some draw power from that skill, so very nice in that aspect. So I think that these 2 cards go really well together. Typically, if I go first, this is how I choose to play. My first turn is I'll leave 1 energy open for Vegeta the Brawler. He gets to counterattack, negate the attack, and play the card. If your leader card is the yellow Son Goku GT card, when this card is played, reveal the top card of your deck and place it in your drop area. And then Trunks has the ability of, if your leader card is yellow, when this card is revealed from the top of your deck and placed in your drop area, you may play this card from your drop area. So that's a lot of what you'll see exactly in how the deck plays, is being able to put stuff to your drop area, from your drop area to the battlefield. Then he has an auto, when this card is played, draw 1 card, then choose 1 card from your hand, place it on the top of your deck. So he also allows you to put what you need where you need it as well. And he also has the activate main once per turn Spirit Boost 1, allowing you to reveal the top card of your deck and place it in your drop area if your leader card is a yellow Son Goku GT card. So those go very nicely together. I like those cards for this deck quite a bit. Then we have Son Gohan the Brawler. Son Gohan the Brawler. Alright, I was able to get a pre-release version of this card, as well as my my leader, as you can see, where it says pre-release right there. Ballin'. No flex, no flex. Okay, maybe a little bit of flex. Alright, he has blocker. If your leader card is yellow, when this card is revealed from the top of your deck and placed in your drop area, you may play this card from your drop area as is auto. So he's pretty simple. He's 1 cost. He comes out and then is a blocker at 4,000 power. Nothing huge. You can actually probably find something else to make this deck saucier, add some spice in there, maybe have 2 of them in there, but he's in there just because he works with the rest of the deck mechanically really well. And until I get some more matches in to see how this deck runs, I'm going to keep him in there until I figure out what sauce I want to throw in here. So going forward, we have SS Son Goten the Brawler. He is good in the aspect, and he helps you search for your unison card, or unison cards, because he has an auto of, when this card is played, look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck. Add up to 1 yellow Saiyan card with an energy cost of 4 or less, or 1 yellow unison card with a specified cost of 1 among them to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So it doesn't work with this deck, but if you do end up having another yellow unison card with a specified cost of 1, then he allows you to grab it as long as it's yellow and a specified cost of 1. Then he has this really cool ability that allows you to activate during your main phase. If your leader card is a yellow Son Goku GT card with 10,000 power and you discard this card from your hand, you can reveal the top card of your deck and place it in your drop area. So that's important to remember. It says 10,000 power, not or less or more. So whenever you do awaken, you can't utilize his activate main anymore. But he allows you to play stuff if you end up landing one of your cards that allow to be played whenever it's revealed. So that's very nice. Then we got Pan the Brawler. Pan the Brawler allows us to do this. One, she allows us to block because she has blocker. And then she has an auto of a limit 1. If your leader card is a yellow Son Goku GT card and your opponent has 2 or more energy, when this card is revealed from the top of your deck and placed in your drop area, play it from your drop area. Then you may have your leader card gain critical for the turn. Very solid. So I think if I were to take out the Son Gohan, the Brawlers, for a little bit of sauce, it'd probably be for Champa, just to be able to give it double strike and the plus 10, because if you hit this and you are able to get it critical, just having that, Champa in there to give it the double strike and the plus 10 is a little bit more incentive for them to use what's in their hand to combo out of it, because you're going to be swinging double strike critical, and nobody wants to have double strike critical going towards them. At least I wouldn't. Onwards we go. And that leads us to Self-Restraint SS Son Goku, who has blocker, an auto of 1 yellow. If your leader card is yellow, when this card is revealed from the top of your deck and placed in your drop area, you may play this card from your drop area. Auto, when this card is played, draw 1 card. Place up to 1 card from your hand on top of your deck, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. So he's one of the other cards that allow you to put stuff into rest mode, which you can further utilize with your unison card in altering the future SS Trunks. Now, this is another card that can definitely probably be kicked out of the deck. He's just in here and for situational purposes, and that is his auto. If your leader card is yellow, when you take damage from an opponent's non-keyword skill, you may play this card from your hand. If you do, add 1 card from the top of your deck to your life, and you can activate the auto skill on copies for this card for the game. So maybe even putting him down to a 1 of, but it basically just is situational of whenever you lose life or take damage from a non-keyword skill. And not everybody has decks that, damage you from non-keyword skills, so they're generally autos, and they're unpredictable in when you'll come across matches that have that. So he's just in there to complete the deck a little bit more as far as have enough cards in the deck goes, and we'll probably end up taking them out here in the near future. Going forward, we have SS4 Son Goku the Brawler. This guy is very nice. He has Deflect and Double Strike, an auto of pay 1 yellow. If your leader card is yellow, when this card is revealed from the top of your deck and placed in your drop area, you may play this card from your drop area. Auto, when this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO it. So, very nice in that aspect. Now, we get into the thick of it, baby. We are getting into the thick of it. This guy is so good. I'm probably going to put 1 more in here. That's what I'll probably end up dishing out the Piccolos for, is whenever I'm able to get 2 more androids and 1 more of these. He is Son Goku Return of the Dragon Fist. He's got Deflect and Double Strike. An auto of when this card is played, choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO them. Activate main, 3 yellow. If you have 4 or more energy and a yellow unison card in play, play this card from your hand. He's got an activate main of once per turn, Spirit Boost 2. If your leader card is mono yellow, this card gains dual attack for the turn, and your opponent can activate skills on battle cards with original cost of 7 or less from any area when this card is in battle. Very, very cool. This card is very useful. I always enjoy seeing it. It just works so well. There's not a lot to explain about it other than it kicks butt. So I'm really excited to show off this card. During the pre-release, out of the 6 packs that I got, I was able to pull my first secret rare for the game. And it is this beautiful Super 17 Sibling Absorbed. So obviously, with this card, it has ultimate, deflect, and critical, which ultimate means you can only have one of. So you can only have one of these bad boys in your deck. He has counterplay. Play this card, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier. Place it under this card. The played battle card has its skills negated for the turn. So if your opponent has something on their board that's in rest mode, you can ignore barrier, put it under this guy, and then the card that they're playing has its skills negated for the turn. And that is just absolutely bonkers. He has a permanent of, if this card is removed from your battle area, remove it from the game instead. And if your leader card and all your energy are mono yellow and your opponent has 3 or more energy, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 7. So this card literally can become a 1 cost. This card can become a 1 cost. That is awesome. And it shuts your opponent's play down for the turn. Like, you want to use this whenever they bring out something big, and you can just say, no, I don't think you will. So very, very awesome card there. Now we will go into our remaining cards, which are our extra cards. Trip to Hell helps you further utilize the mechanic of this deck by having an activate main of 1 yellow. If your leader card is a yellow Son Goku GT card, you can draw 2 cards, choose 1 card in your hand, and place it on top of your deck. Then reveal the top card of your deck and place it in your drop area. And then it has an activate main of limit 1. If your leader card is a yellow Son Goku GT card and you have 3 or more energy, reveal the top card of your deck and place it in your drop area. So really cool. I would also get rid of the Piccolos for 1 more of those. I was only able to get 3, and it is a rare. And then we got Opening the Gates of Hell, which help you further utilize what your opponent can and can't do. It has a counterplay of Spirit Boost 1. You can choose all battle cards and unison cards being played with 3 or fewer markers and switch into rest mode. Then you get to draw a card. And then last but not least, we have a Fated Meeting, which has an activate main battle, draw 1 card, then choose up to one of your opponent's unison cards or battle cards with an energy cost of 4 or less, switch it to rest mode, and that card can't be switched to active mode for the turn. I think Nimbuses would be really good in here, just to further add on to slowing your opponent down, but also being able to be pretty aggro yourself with this deck. That's it. That's what I have. That is the sauce right now. And as I said, this is what I have put together until I've played more with it against more varieties of decks to see what it could use, what it needs. But I'm really excited about it. It is a super fun deck. It is a super strong deck for what it is. And I'm really glad to have it. I'm really glad to have you guys here. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you are tuning in, and if you are tuning in, do this really cool thing called liking, subscribing, and sharing my content. That's all you can, that literally means the world to me. If you like what you see and you like coming here and watching these videos and trying to understand what the decks do, that's what I'm here for, and I will keep doing it. Just let me know what you like, and I look forward to doing more videos for you guys. So until then, stay safe, have a good week, and look forward to this guy. We will be doing a deck profile on him next. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day.